Chrissy Woods. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I use my Belletto Airbrush Studio system. So when you get your package, you do have to do a little bit of assembly, but it's not hard at all, girls. So don't worry. If I can do it, you guys can do it. So as you can see, you take the actual system, you connect this white little handle piece onto the actual system, and that's what's going to hold your actual airbrush tool. Next, you see this big long cord. This is actually your hose. The hose goes from the tool that you'll use to actually do the airbrush, and it connects into the bottom of the system. Next, you'll see me grab the power cord. The power cord actually goes into the bottom of the system, and of course, that would be the one that you plug in to give your system power. So here are some of the foundations. Some of them are blushes and some of them are also highlighters. But these are the different tubes of makeup that I'll be using. Now, I don't remember how many you actually get with the system, but I purchased some additional foundations and highlighters and things like that just so I would have a variety for my clients. And basically, the DVD tells you the instructions on how you're going to actually do your system. So first, I'm going to start off with my foundation. I'm using the shade Septia, and as you can see, I'm just going in the spraying motion. You want to go all over your face. Don't stop, because you'll have these patches or these hot spots of color in the center or wherever on your face. So you want to do a constant movement. It's a very cool, misty type air. It's actually very comforting, y'all. It actually feels pretty good. And as you can see, it's just a very light shade, just a light wash of color. I am in love with airbrush. I don't know why I have not been airbrushing a lot sooner. I'm extremely tardy to this party, but honey, I'm not leaving. I'm a fan for airbrushing. So as you can see, my face is starting to really get just a nice light coverage. So next, I'm actually going to go in with a contour shade. Of course, this shade is going to be a bit darker than my natural skin tone, and I'll have that shade listed below. And I'm just going to contour as if I were contouring with a brush. I'm going into the hollows of my cheek. I'm definitely going to contour my forehead to make it a lot slimmer. I'm going to do the jawline and down the sides of my nose. And as you can see, it gives a very nice, but just a fine, thin layer of contrast to the skin. Now y'all know contouring with an airbrush or with a brush is no different. We always go overboard with contouring. But it's just so nice, so natural. I just couldn't stop contouring. But as you can see, it gives you a very just nice bronzed look. So next, I decided to go in with my highlight color. Y'all, this caught me like completely by surprise. Like, look at the glow that it actually gives. This highlight is amazing. And to say that it's water-based and it's so light, it gives me such a sheer but yet natural highlight. Now, y'all thought I went overboard with the contour? Oh, you wait to see how I go in with this highlighter. So I wanted you guys to really see what the highlighter looks like. So you'll see me spray a little bit of it into the palm of my hand so you can see how glowy and just beautiful this shade really is. And you can see why I just can't help but stop. It's such a beautiful glow, but y'all really don't need this much. I'm just extra. So now I'm getting ready for blush. So just to make sure I got all of that highlighter out, I'm just spraying it onto a cotton round just to make sure everything is out. Which at this point, you know, with me doing blush, I really wouldn't mind if it mixed in with the blush. But I did want to demonstrate to you guys how to switch between two shades. So now, as you can see, I'm just going in with some blush. Y'all, the blush caught me by surprise as well. It's very pigmented. It's very, very beautiful. I only use about 3 or 4 drops of blush, opposed to maybe the 6 to 9 drops with foundation. Once again, with the blush, you want to keep moving. You do not want to stop. You don't want big patches or hot spots. And you just want to do light wisps of color. As you can see, it's just a beautiful wash of color. So I wasn't quite happy with the way the blush looked. I wanted it to blend just a little bit more. So I just picked up an acrylic sponge and just decided to blend it out with the sponge. That's it. And after that, I was pretty much happy with the way it looked. So I decided to go ahead with my concealer and conceal up under my eyes. Now this step is not necessary, but just for me, I just wanted to do it. And as you can see, I'm not using that much concealer. Everyone, so pretty much that was it. That was just my little demo on how I use the Belletto Studio Airbrush system. The only thing I did at the end was I did put on some mascara, which I used my Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder mascara. And then I also did add a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes, and y'all saw it wasn't very much that I added. And other than that, I just put on a little bit of lip gloss. And this is the Glazed Lip Paint by LA Girl, and it is in the shade Tempt. And other than that, y'all, I think this is an amazing no makeup look. As you can see, it was completely airbrushed down to the blush, the highlight, the contour, everything was through airbrush. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll leave a link down below if you'd like to get an airbrush system. Also, if you'd like to book an appointment so you can try airbrush with me, I'll leave that link down below as well if you're in the South Carolina area. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye now.